back to my channel. Hope you are all well. So for today I was actually going to do another video, but I got these products in the mail literally an hour ago, so I thought it was fate and I was going to go ahead and just film this because I thought it would be more exciting, honestly. And to be honest, I'm dying to try these products more than the other ones, even though you guys will see that soon as well. So in case you cannot tell by the title, I will be doing a first impression try-on review of the SHEGLAM Skinfluencer foundations. So these are what it looks like. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do today, and if that is something you're interested in, please go ahead and keep watching. Okay, this is so embarrassing because I thought I was recording the whole time, but I was not, so I was legit just talking to the wall, which is essentially what I'm doing now, but the camera's recording. That was so awkward. Anyways, I'm just gonna have to repeat everything I said. So I did start off by reading the product description for you guys. So what I will be trying out is the SHEGLAM Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation Balm. I got this for $11.04 Canadian. If you are American, go ahead and do the conversion. It's definitely cheaper for you than it is for us, but $11 is very reasonable for a foundation. This comes in 30 shades, and I'm just going to read a little bit of the product description for you guys. It says, get high coverage and an instantly flawless application faster than ever with a few strokes of a makeup brush. Our exclusive non-greasy formula is long-wearing, adopting an oil and water emulsification system which adheres to skin with a thin consistency. Our long-lasting antioxidant formula features a 10 to 25 micron premixed powder using amino acid wrapping technology to resist oil and sweat for makeup that stays without dulling. The active ingredients feature sodium hyaluronate and G-Moist Gel H to moisturize. Suitable for sensitive skin. It is talc-free, alcohol-free, non-allergenic. And the benefits of this foundation, per the website, says that it is long-wearing, smoother looking, and non-caking. Now, I have very high hopes because I feel like SHEGLAM is amazing at what they do. You guys know I've tried their makeup before. I'll, link to the video somewhere here of my first time trying their products, and I was blown away at the quality of their products because they are so inexpensive. And honestly, I was expecting to be like dollar store quality makeup, but it was exceeded all my expectations. Like, absolutely amazing. So this foundation states that it has high coverage, long-lasting, non-greasy. It is suitable for sensitive skin. And this comes in 3 color families: cool, neutral, and warm, which is nice. And it comes in 30 shades, which I think I mentioned already, but I love that there are, an expensive brand, but they're catering to deeper skin tones as well. Of course, I feel like every brand should be doing this by now. It's like 2022, but some brands are playing catch up. Before I pressed the record button, I was stating, or I actually went ahead and applied primer. So I stated that I had already prepped my face with moisturizer and sunscreen, and I have already done my eye makeup, as you can probably tell. And I thought it was appropriate to use the SHEGLAM Birthday Skin Primer for this video, and I was doing this on camera, or I intended to, but I wasn't recording. So I went ahead and applied that with the Putty Blush Brush from e.l.f. So I went ahead and did that. And what we're going to do today, obviously, is do a wear test. I'm going to do first impressions, and we'll see how that goes. I'm going to try and wear this up until 9:30 to 10 o'clock, and hopefully this is as good as my last experience with SHEGLAM, and I have very, very high expectations. Okay, I'm also going to go ahead and use the SHEGLAM Versatile Flawless Concealer. I don't have to use these products because I did not just get them, but I just thought it would be appropriate since we're using other SHEGLAM products. So I'm using that as a color corrector and just blending that in. And as you guys have probably noticed, my filming setup is a little different, and I am just currently experimenting with the different areas of my room, and that is purely because I needed a change, and because the way I had it before was very inconvenient for me. It was inconveniencing me to film. It was like a whole ordeal because, my room is not that big, so I had to make use with what I had, and essentially my room turned into a tornado every single time I'd film. And I'm pretty sure you guys noticed that the backdrop I was using was wrinkly, and I know that distracted people. It distracted me, and my sister-in-law was telling me that like it's all she would focus on, and I was like, yeah, you know, I get it. But I would proceed to not do anything about the wrinkling because it's such a big backdrop, you guys. It's not like a thin, small little fabric. It's like huge. So, you know, for the sake of trying something new, which I rarely do, I thought it'd be fun to try it and film it from a different angle today. So you guys are currently facing, I'm facing opposite to my window, and I used to face my window because natural lighting obviously is the best. And I'm hoping this just goes well, hoping and praying. And if it doesn't, we will go back to normal programming of what I had before. So yeah, just trying new things. So the foundations come in a pot like this. This kind of reminds me of like the Kat Von D Good Apple one, or like the very old school Revlon like Color Stay foundation that came like this. And these, like the liquid foundation I bought before, come in like the silky little pouch with it, which I think is so like cute and fancy. And I have two shades of this. I have this in the shade Shell and Sand, and I also got the foundation brush, which you guys know I prefer. Oh, it's already shedding. I think it's just like, okay, I already prefer beauty blenders, but I thought I would just try this just to see how it goes. You know, we're not going to knock it until we try it. So let's go ahead and get started with the application. Okay, so I have you guys zoomed in, and we're going to go ahead and swatch these foundations because I don't know which one will match. Oh, these are thick. I thought it was like going to be super liquidy. Interesting. Okay. So I haven't even swatched these. I was going to, but I thought I would just swatch them with you guys. So we're going to go ahead and swatch Shell first, and that's what it looks like. Oh, okay. It's very creamy. This is Shell. Oh, I didn't expect that consistency, but okay. Oh, Lord. I have like opposite ending shades. So that is Shell, and that is Sand. I think these are literally color neighbors. I don't know how they're so off in shades, but I'm going to check. So the Shell color I got is, the two shades I got fall in the neutral section of the foundation colors, which I usually think I'm warm, but I feel like I can make neutral work. And these are literally like one up from each other. So this is literally, it's Shell and then Sand, which I find very interesting because they're so different in terms of like how are these one up from each other. Maybe it doesn't look that bad on camera, but like, wow. Okay, we might have to mix because I don't know if either of these will be my shade, but we're gonna see. So I'm gonna start by taking the foundation brush, and I'm gonna take a small amount, and I'm going to use Sand first. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, okay, that is Sand, if you guys can see, and I'm gonna flip over that brush and use Shell right next to it. So it looks like this brush is shedding a lot, which is concerning. Okay, so it looks like I can probably do with mostly using Shell, but I am going to probably end up mixing them. Okay, you guys, I already feel like it's a no for the brush. I'm not even gonna go ahead and use this as an applicator because it is shedding like crazy. I think it's good just to apply the foundation onto your face, but I'm not going to use it beyond that. So we're gonna go ahead and use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush just to blend up this side, and I will use a beauty blender for the next side. So go ahead and blend this out. Okay, super blendable. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of the Shell shade, not too much, just getting a little bit and applying it like so. Okay, that blended really fast. Okay, the color is not that bad. I think them mixed together is probably a good match for me. This is always why I get two shades of foundations if I'm buying them from online, because I don't want my whole video to go down the drain. Like, I'll try to make it work with what I have, but I think the mix together is not that bad. So I definitely think this is medium coverage as of now. Do I want to go ahead and build it up? I don't know. I can still see like my dark spots a little bit here, but I'm just going to blend what I have on the brush for now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the same brush that comes with this, and I'm going to do one stripe of sand and one stripe of shell. And I'm gonna use a blender this time and just see if the blender does anything different. Okay, and then just a little bit, very tiny bit of both, just to use for the other half of my forehead. Okay, now just looking at the viewfinder, this looks freaking flawless, but I know that can be deceiving, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little close-up in my mirror, and then we'll do a zoom in on the camera as well. Okay, so looking at the mirror, I love how this looks right now. I think the color match is perfect in terms of mixing both shades, and since this is a more inexpensive product, I don't feel that bad about having to buy 2 shades. Obviously, I would probably say do your best to look at swatches and stuff, and do a better job at I did than selecting your shade if you're buying this foundation and you can only buy one. But yeah, I am ruthless and I bought 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in just so you guys can see how this is looking. This is as zoomed as I can get you guys, and I'm currently like squatting just to show you. So this is the side with the beauty blender. As you guys can see, this is just one layer, and this is the side with the brush. Now, I can see that this product is definitely not drying in any way. It applied very nicely, nothing has caked up. I feel like in addition to the primer we used, this aided in hydration because this primer is hydrating also, but I feel like it also looks very flawless on the skin. I think the coverage on first swipe is beautiful. I think I'm gonna go ahead and build up in certain areas just because I don't want my whole face to go cakey if that happens, but we're gonna go ahead and build in some areas just to see how it will look. But I have to say it looks nice with both applications, so I feel like you could go either way. Typically I use beauty blenders, but I'm not opposed to using a brush for this either because I feel like it applied it so beautifully. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply the foundation here, here, and here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this out again just to see how it builds, and I have kept you guys zoomed in, hopefully you can see. And we're gonna see how this looks builded up, because sometimes some foundations are not really buildable. So, and I kind of let it dry too because I was talking, but yeah, we'll see. So this is definitely buildable. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same on the other side. Just patting in areas that I feel like I need more coverage, just where my cheeks are, because I have discoloration, old acne, you know how it is. Okay, so I have you guys zoomed back out, and I'm gonna just go out and say that the brush side applied beautifully, but I was noticing a little bit of the streaks, so I'm just going ahead and pushing in the product on both sides. I don't know if you consider this cheating, but you guys know I prefer a blender anyways. I feel like brushes, like no matter how good they are, they always leave a little bit of streaking, so not that it's a bad brush. I love this brush too, but I feel like beauty blenders are just the best. Okay, so that is as much foundation as I am going to apply My initial thoughts right now is that I love the finish of this. I feel like it is definitely a natural finish. It is not dewy, it's just right in the middle. It's not matte either. I still feel like there's like sheen on my face in a very healthy way. We obviously have to see how this foundation looks in a certain amount of hours, but for now I am very impressed. I honestly was expecting this to be great, so I'm not surprised that this is good. Not surprised at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and you guys have seen that 1,000 times, and I don't want this video to be 20 years long like the rest of my videos. So I'm gonna do a quick little show of the time here. So it is currently 1:13, and I did state this, but I wasn't recording at that time, that I'm going to be keeping this foundation on until 9:30, 10. So I feel like that's a reasonable amount of time. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and we'll be right back. Okay, hi guys, I am back. I have just finished my makeup, and I just want to show you guys the time, just so you guys know that is how long it took me to do the rest. So I just wanted to share some thoughts. So this foundation absolutely rocks my socks. I was trying to be mysterious there, it did not work. Anyways, I'm getting distracted by my own highlighter in the viewfinder. I'm absolutely blown away with how everything looks. I have set my face because it is hot outside, and I still feel like the glow and the hydrating properties from this foundation are still shining through, and the claim of it making sure you do not look dull, I feel like absolutely is true, because I feel like my skin looks so healthy, and none of the glow or the healthiness that your skin naturally has before you set has gone. And I have set my face because it is hot. So yeah, I am so impressed right now. I just hope it stays this way. Just showing you guys from far away, and I'll do a little close-up, but like this highlight is killing me. It is Anastasia Rizy highlighter, which you cannot find anymore, unfortunately, so I shouldn't have named it, but like it kills me. This highlighter, like, ugh, she's a genius. I love her. So I am very impressed as of now. Like I said, I'm planning to wear this as long as I could, so hopefully 9:30, 10, and I'll be doing check-ins throughout the day. I'll most likely be using my phone because I don't know if I should take my camera with me. So I'll be using my phone just so maybe you guys can see different lighting. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little zoom in for you guys just so you're able to see. Okay, so here is me zoomed in. Like I said, I feel like none of the like glowiness from this foundation has gone away. Looking at my makeup in this mirror, I am seeing how healthy I look, and that is not just the highlighter speaking, even though it is contributing and giving me life right now. Like, yes. Okay, I should stop. I get so easily distracted. Anyways, I'm so impressed as of now, but only time will tell, and this could potentially just go and ruin my whole experience, but I'm gonna think positive. And if this foundation is good, you guys, I think this might be, it might be top tier, and it might be something I use all the freaking time because I am so impressed. Now, trying on this formula, I kind of thought this is what Good Apple by Kat Von D, KVD Cosmetics or KVD Beauty would be like, but I have not tried that, and I heard that is like a greasy mess. And I saw this and I thought it was something similar, but we shall see, you know. Maybe that's something I can try in the future. I don't know. It hasn't really intrigued me enough yet. I feel like the foundations I have I'm very happy with, but I will of course be buying more makeup because that's who I am, and it's my personality trait at this point, so I don't know what to tell you. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on with my day. I have to run some errands, and I'm going to be outside in the sun. I will be driving, so I don't know why I made it sound like I'm gonna be like walking or something. It is currently 24 degrees here, Celsius, not Fahrenheit. And the weather feels very hot. I'm also in front of hot lights right now, and I have shut off my AC and my windows are closed, so that should give you a little bit of an idea as to how I feel right now. So I'll see you guys for the next check-in. As I have stated, this is the time at the moment, and we'll be doing check-ins every few hours so you guys can see how the foundation is holding up. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, so I was wanting to do a quick little check-in for you guys. As you can tell from the time, I took off my watch so you can see it is 3:08. So I've had this foundation on for a little more than an hour, way more than an hour, and I just came back from outside where I was sweating because it is so hot. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on how the foundation's looking. I'm recording this on my phone, so I feel like the quality is just not the same as my camera, so please excuse that, but I'll go ahead and do a close-up for you guys to see. So based off looking in the mirror, I feel like the foundation is still very much intact. I'm still not looking dry or super oily, like even though it is super hot outside, I haven't dealt with any sweating yet. Okay, so I was gonna show you guys a little bit of a close-up of how the foundation is looking, and I'm sorry for the lighting because it is in my niece's room, and I'm using my phone, so hopefully you guys can still see. So it's super hot outside. I'm super hot in general, and I was sweating a lot, but I feel like the foundation hasn't rubbed off yet. I don't look shiny or oily yet, and I'm also not looking dry. It hasn't, the foundation hasn't settled in where it usually does on my face as of yet, but we're gonna keep high hopes. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next check-in. Okay, hello guys, I'm here for another check-in. It is currently 6:05 and I've had this foundation on for quite some time now. I'm just trying to be in the direct sunlight so that the lighting is not awful. So if you can hear cars and stuff, I apologize, and if you can hear my AC, I am also sorry about that. My lipstick has rubbed off because I have just finished eating. Holy crap. So yeah, I just wanted to do a little check-in. I'm gonna go ahead and check how this looks in the mirror. Okay, so far I'm not seeing any rubbing off. It hasn't settled too bad in my smile lines, as you guys can tell. And I don't look particularly oily, even though the camera's probably making me look that way. The only places that I am a little greasy is like where I highlighted. But I have been sweating a lot, and I feel like I don't really need to touch up with powder because I am dry anyways, so I don't feel like I'm too oily or greasy right now. So I will see you guys hopefully in the next check-in, which this might be my last, I don't know, we'll see. Hi guys, so I'm here for my final check-in. I just got back home. I just want to show you the time. It is currently 9:02. So I've had this foundation on for a while now, since 1:38, which was when I completely finished my makeup. So I felt violently ill on the way home, and my heart was like racing for some reason, and I started sweating like crazy, and my face did not budge. For the record, every single time I wear foundation day to day, it normally sinks into these laugh lines and my forehead lines, which is very normal. With some foundations it's worse, and with some foundations it's okay, but it always happens. Surprisingly, it did not happen with this foundation, which I'm shocked by. But you guys, honestly, this foundation is amazing. I have nothing bad to say about it because my skin looks so healthy still. I still see the glow all over. I haven't had to touch up. I haven't had to do anything. I have wiped my nose a few times because of allergies, you know, and I still feel like everything is so intact. Like, I'm so blown away by the quality of this foundation. I knew it was gonna be great though. I just like didn't want to come out and say it because, you know, first impression, but I just feel like SHEGLAM is so good at what they do. I just knew after trying their products the first time that there's no way this can be a bad product. Like, even if it didn't last that long, I was like, I'll just use a good setting spray. Like, I was gonna make it work, you guys. But I'm so happy to say that this foundation is amazing. 10 out of 10. Highly, highly, highly recommend this foundation. Like, holy crap, you guys. So we're gonna do a little bit of a zoom in so you guys can see how everything looks before I check out, because I feel like I really need to lie down right now. I do not feel good at all. Help me. So here you guys are zoomed in. It is evening time now, so the sun has gone down, so I don't have that good of lighting, even with my lighting here. So hopefully you guys can see everything. It is still very much intact. I don't have any of the product foundation sunken in. Everything looks so good. My eyes were watering because my AC kind of like bothered my eyes a little bit, but everything honestly looks so good. I am so impressed. Like, this is $11, you guys. $11. Oh my god. Get this foundation. Get it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so happy that I found a new foundation. Dry girls, normal. I feel like everybody would like this. I don't know if you're oily if you would like this, but like, test it out. If you have nothing to lose, $11, and SHEGLAM is the best. I love their cosmetics. So blown away. Anyways, I'm going to go. I really do have to lie down. I do not feel good right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.